Hi everyone, so Lay here and I'm back for another book haul. So it was last year, if I remember it right, that I posted my haul, and it's only now that I'm gonna post again because it was quite busy for me. And now my haul that I'm gonna show you are the books that I got from late last year and some of the books that I got from this month and actually early 2019. So it's just a mix of books that I got from books abroad and some books here when there was some books on sale. But I'm not sure if I can particularly separate each because it got mixed up whenever I transfer the books. So let's start. First is Flame in the Mist by Renee Adier. If you remember, I read her two books, the first two duology that she did, and I loved it. So actually, I won another a book like this specific one from a Goodreads giveaway, but I'm not sure I wasn't able to. I'm not sure if I got it. I'll try to double check. But since I saw it at Book Outlet. I think I tried to get the scratch and dent, and I was surprised that it was signed. Lucky me. And the purple cover and pages. I love it. And that's a signature. See? So I haven't checked yet if this one is a standalone or a duology or what. So I know it was released last year, last if I'm not mistaken, but more or less, I know I'm gonna like this one because I've read two of her books and I loved it. Next is from my local bookstore. They had this sale last year. I think it was September, sometime my birthday month. And I asked a friend, hi Dave, to buy some books for me. And good thing, some of the pictures that he took showed this too. Since I've read book one of this one, I think I got book one from Book Outlet and I really loved it. Actually, I read it via ebook first, and then when I saw it at Book Outlet, I decided I need it. I need to get it, and I read it again. But the unfortunate thing was when we attended a birthday party, I put a display on top of it. I think it was a balloon from by my friend. I they forgot that it was filled with water. And so yeah, the bad thing happened was it got the water from the balloon dripped from to the book and got water damage. But I'm not gonna throw it. It's just that the the size of the book, it which was like this, became like this thick. Anyways, so when I saw these two books, I decided I really wanted it. This is wait, book two, then book three. So I'm missing book four. I haven't read these two yet, but I know I'm gonna love it because I enjoyed most of Abby Klein's books, and hopefully sometime soon I'll eventually collect all her books in hardcover as well. And I'm following her in IG. Her daughter's so pretty. And this one from that local bookstore sale again from last year. Um, I checked I encountered this book when it was recommended by Jocelyn, another friend who's into mystery, suspense, thriller like that. So when I saw that this is included in the sale, I know I really need to get hold of this one. Because there are times that I want to read, like after a contemporary read, I want to read some mystery or suspense kind of book, and then I shift to another fantasy read, or sometimes an NA, new adult books after a fantasy read. And this one is from Book Outlet. So I got book one of this series, I think 2015 or 2016, and it was not in my priority list to complete the series yet. But last year when I checked it out again, because I saw this for like real cheap, I think it was like less than $1. When I read the synopsis, I realized that I was really interested in that one. You know what made me buy this one? It said here, Kinlan McKee is a closer. Since age of 7, Kin has provided closure to grieving families using a special skill. She can become anyone. How cool is that? You can become anyone. So I decided that I need to complete this series and marathon it. Because definitely. And the next one is Traitor to the Throne. This is a ranting moment. My friend Raf, the Royal Polar Reads. Hi Raf, gave me this book. It was really pretty, right? It's really pretty. It's awesome. I don't know why the publisher decided to change it to this one. It's cool as well. It's badass, yes, I know. But this one has a certain feel to it that, I don't know, for me, it's much more prettier. But since they changed it, I don't mind if they change the whole series. But the thing is, they didn't change book one cover. I learned that for you to get the same theme as this one, you need to get a paperback, which is a big no-no because hello, paperback and then hardcover mix. It's like doesn't go well, doesn't mix. So I have no choice but to get book two, even if it doesn't have the same. Since book three has the same theme, so it's just book one. I'll just consider this as like a collector's edition in my eyes and in my mind. Anyway, so hopefully I'll get to find book three at book outlets as well or any sale here sometime soon. I haven't started this yet though, but I've heard good reviews. And then next is so Sweet Shadows and Sweet Legacy. I forgot which I got. I think this is one. This is the one I hold at Book Outlet. Yeah, and this one I got from a local bookstore here. So this is book two and three. Which one is two and three? I forgot. And then I'm missing book one. I forgot why I got this, but I know I've read the synopsis and that it really got me hooked. So why not, right? And then this too. It's so colorful. See? Confession. Most of the time, when I'm at a thrift bookshop, like local thrift books, like book sale here, we call it book sale. The first thing that catches my eye are the covers. I'm gonna grab it without really checking first the story, if it's nice or not. As long as the cover's really good, since it's really cheap. And then after that, that's time I'm gonna check Goodreads and check the reviews. But most of the time, most of the books that I got are really good. So, yay for me. Win-win for me. But this too, it's not a negative um, opinion. I'm just saying that these two, I realize it's a really long series. I think it was like 7 books in a series. I was just surprised. I was thinking it was like 3 only or 4. At least I have half of it already, right? But it was 7, and this is like the the last 2 books or books 5 and 6. I forgot. But yay, because it's so cute. And also when I check Goodreads, it seems like a fun book for the younger teens. So it's okay because I have 2 younger teens. Next is Through the Dark. This is from the book sale as well. No, from National Bookstore sale last year, September last year, courtesy of Dave. So I have books 1 to 3 of Alexandra Bracken. Unfortunately, I haven't read it. Peace. I know it was turned into a movie. I haven't seen it yet because I really want to read the book first before I watch the movie, unless I can't stop myself. And I'm so curious that I need to watch the movie. That's the only time. But if not, I always want to read the book first. Unfortunately, I have it. So I promise before the summer ends, I'm gonna read book one. Actually, this is book. I think this is the prequel or one of the novellas, if I'm not mistaken. And what I'm missing is book four. So even if I haven't started it yet, I know I need to get hold of book four to really complete this series because it's so pretty. And I know it's a suspense mystery kind of story with is this dystopian? I don't know. Still, I like it. And then I saw this at book sale at a local thrift store here in our country. I think this is the final. It said final. It's the last book. I've been collecting this series since way, way forever. I think it started 2014. Hello, 2014. Because it was a fairy kind of book. It was a fairy themed book. I've read book one via ebook, but I wasn't able to finish it, not even halfway, because there's a lot of books that comes in between, you know, when you're reading it, and then there's another one that came out, and I need to read it first. And then I totally forgot it. And then I realized I need to get hold of the real book, seriously, for me to start this. So I'm missing book one. That's the only book I'm missing for this series. And can't you see the cover? It's so pretty. It's purple. I'm not into flowers, but the way that it's put at the cover, it's so pretty. So book one, please show yourself to me at a real good price. And then this two, yeah. Okay, this two. Confession again. I don't know what the heck this book is about. Because it's like this. Sometimes when I check book outlet, I check the clearance sale. Hell yeah, why not, right? So I need to check the clearance sale because most of the time there are books that I'm missing in a series and it's there. And it's so cheap. It's like less than $1, less than like 70 cents, 80 cents, $1. So go, right? So when I saw this, it was like, wow, two books already, and it's a trilogy. So I'm just missing one. So go, click, click, click. And then when it got in, I was so excited that in my cart, it checked out. The only thing I realized that it was not hardcover was when it was shipped here. So I was thinking, should I sell this two books or what? Because I really don't want the paperback. No offense for those who love paperbacks. It's just that it's really hard to maintain the paperback, especially for me. With I don't have any space at all, so the tendency it's gonna get dented big time, or my kids won't be able to handle it properly. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna sell book two. It's gonna be easy, or if I'm gonna give it away. Hello, book two. Of course, you want book one first, right? So that's a dilemma for me. So yeah, so I have book. This is book three. I have book two and three, and I need to dispose of one. So good luck to me. I'll check book outlet or if there's a book like that at book sale, hopefully. And one of the books that I really love is this one. Yay! This is so pretty. Actually, when I saw this at book outlet, I wasn't so much into this book yet. But when I saw a booktuber, yeah, right, booktuber, who featured this book, and then it showed the naked spine. Hello, naked spine. Hello, hello. Stars, 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 stars. Of course, I saw stars. And then I said, I need to get you. I need to get it by hook or by crook. I need to get it because it's so pretty. Plus, it's about witches, which I love. So, hello, hello, hello. Wicked Deep. I started it actually. I was at page 80 something. And then, yeah, I stopped again and I started another book. But so far, it's interesting. And this one, the Swan Riders from Book Outlet as well. Oh, that one I said, Book Outlet. So, Swan Riders. Um, the reason why I got this, because actually it's just a scratch and dent, so it's really cheap. The reason why I got this was the book one, The Scorpion Rules, if I'm not mistaken. Somewhere there. I got it on sale at National Bookstore, or was it book sale? Like almost 2 years ago. And then it was just a duology. And then I saw it at Book Outlet Book 2 at a really cheap price. So yes, right? So automatic completed. Hello, yeah. But I have no idea what this book is about. And it's blue. I'm so shallow. Yeah, but I don't care. I really don't. It just makes me happy, so I don't care. Then this one, this has been in my feeds and I've seen it in the bookstore. And I was so curious because it's a mystery kind of book, suspense mystery, which I love. And I've read it via ebook and I loved it. The twist of the story was surprising. It was like really like, what? And I recommended to my kids. So my daughter read it already. Actually, she read it when this got in. So when I finished the book and then I saw it at Book Outlet, actually I was disappointed when I saw it at Book Outlet because when I refreshed page, I was about to click it and it was gone. It was like out of stock. Hello. So I was like, I waited for like after a few days. I put it in my wish list. Did you know that in Book Outlet you can put your wish list there? Yeah. Just put in the ISBN and then click enter. So whatever books you want them to sell, you put it in your wish list. So hopefully eventually they will put it there. Okay, back to this one. One of us is lying. So after a few, I think a week or so, they restocked, and I was like panicking, like I need to get it, and I got it. It was like really cheap. I think it was like $4 or $4 or five less. Anyway, I'll show you the inside part. It's so red. And if you haven't read this yet, you should. If you want something like suspense mystery, yeah. Some described it as like Breakfast Club. It was far-fetched Breakfast Club. I think the setting was like Breakfast Club, yeah, because they were all in detention, which is like in Breakfast Club. But that's about it. Because after the detention, one did come out alive. So that's who killed that person. Next is Stay Sweet. I'm sweet because it has ice cream. So Siobhan Vivian, well, I love to say her name, Siobhan. Can I change my name to Siobhan? Siobhan. I love it. Anyway. So Siobhan Vivian, she paired up with Jenny Han. If you know Jenny Han, you know, hello, Netflix. Her book became Netflix movie. So one of the books that they had a collab with both her and Jenny Han had a collab. So I was thinking if I had fun reading that book, so more or less her own book, I'd had fun as well. So when this was at Book Outlet, the cover alone makes me want to buy it. Plus the price is really cheap. And the story when I read it, it seems like something that the usual light fun read that I want, because most of the time when I read like some um, suspense mystery or fantasy kind of books. When I marathon some fantasy books, I want some in between light fun reads or new adult reads. So I'm trying to collect these. So one of these days I'm gonna read this. Definitely, definitely. So stay sweet. Stay sweet, everyone. Yes. Next is The Fixer and the Long Game by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. If you don't know her, you should know her. Her book, wait, I forgot the series that I've read that I loved what she did. It was a mystery. Check out Goodreads. I'll try to remember her name because I have amnesia right now. But I know that you're gonna like it. Check her name at Goodreads. So the reason why I got these two, and I was happy because it was just a duology, complete right away, is because I loved her the series that she did. I think it was a 5 book series. I was just at book 4 because I don't have book 5 yet. So I'm looking for book 5. Hello, Book Outlet. Please provide that. I'll tell you the title. Anyways, so this one. So when I saw this at Book Outlet, and it's on sale. So yeah, I need to get hold of it. The Fixer and the Longing. I don't know what the story is about, but since it's Jennifer Lynn Barnes, go get it. Next is Wolfsbane by Gillian Phillip. Okay, there again, the clearance sale. Yeah, got it. The clearance sale. So I saw it at the clearance sale. It was so cheap. It was really cheap. So cheap. So I clicked it right away without checking if it's book 1 or book 2. So when I checked it out, and that's the only time I checked Goodreads, I realized it's book 3. And the cover of the first two is not even close to this two. So hello, good luck to me. I think the only time I'll be able to complete the series if I'll find books 1 and 2 at Book Outlet at a really, 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 really cheap price as well. But I think this is the rating. When I check Goodreads, don't don't judge me yet, okay? When I check Goodreads for this specific book, it has a high rating. So yeah, there's still hope for me and for that series. Next is The Venetian Wife. I saw this at book sale because I'm so into illustrated books. Because for me, I think when you're too lazy to read but you still want to read, the illustrated ones are so helpful because it has pictures and narrations, right? But it has pictures. So like this one, I got it for like less than $1, 35 pesos. So, hello, illustrated 35 pesos in hardcover. Yeah. Good finds. I'll show you the. See? So pretty. I'm not sure if you see this. I would love to tell you the synopsis, but I forgot already because I think I bought it like almost 6 months ago. No, correction. For almost like 4 months ago. I just kept it. Once I read it, I'll tell you, okay? Next is ta-da! Torchwood! Woo! I don't know who else is collecting this aside from me. If I'm the only one collecting, well, then hey, I'm so happy, right? So you can only find this at book sale. See, I'm giving you tips already. So, um, Doctor Who and this series I learned was somewhat connected. That's why I started collecting these. So I forgot. Wait, I think it was Dave who told me that he saw this at book sale, and I asked him to get it for me. And it was only like last month that I was able to ask him to ship it out. I think this was like more than 6 months ago with him. But at least it's with me now, so I need to rearrange again my shelves. So first is Torchwood. I forgot. I don't know what number is this. I think Torchwood has 12, if I'm not mistaken, or 24. So let's two down. I have one from Armand. Armand, hi. I still owe you. The Torchwood is with you. And one more. I have two more. Four more? Four. Last four. Okay. First this one. This one. Withering by the Sea. So this is a middle grade book. Obviously middle grade. And I saw that I saw this one at a clearance sale. Book outlet. Hello, book outlet. And I love the cover. And when I read the synopsis, I knew that my daughter would love this as well, so I got it. Clearance sale. And when I saw it here, when it got here, I realized the font is blue. It's a colored font, which I love. Not many, very few publishers do that. The colored fonts. It's so special when they have the colored fonts, right? So pretty. And I have Sky in the Deep. So mysterious. So I got this because breathe fire. So it's a dragon. Dragon. Not sure. But I just know that it's a standalone. Yeah. Or not. But anyways, this is nice. It looks badass for me. I love this. Then the last two I have First We Were Four. This is from the local bookstore as well, courtesy of Dave. And this is a suspense mystery as well, so another suspense mystery for me. And the final one is The Dire King. This is the final book in the series, of the Jacoby series. It took me a long time, don't know how long, for me to get hold of this one at the right price, because I don't just usually buy books. I usually check them out if I'm getting it at a discounted price, if it's the right price for me, or if not, I just skip it and I have other priorities. So this one, finally, it's complete, my set, my Jacoby. So I'm gonna start this series already. Oh, by the way, I got this from a scratch and dent. So the only thing it's scratched, yeah. But that's about it. The rest is, oh, this one also. I'm not sure if you're seeing this one. So this and this, which I don't mind, as long as it has that dust jacket. So please, Book Outlet, always put dust jacket for me. So that's the books. That's all the books that I have, not including the bookish wish list that was granted. I'll do a separate video for those. So I'm not gonna count how many books I hold. I'm just happy with all the books that I got. So I do hope you had fun watching my video. It's 3 in the morning. That's why my eye is like this. It's so dark. So I'll try to do the challenge that my friend sent to me via video and post it as well. Bye!